Let's begin today in Child's Pose. Sit on your heels with your shins on the mat, your toes untucked. Let your torso come to rest on your thighs. Stretch your arms out in front of you, palms on the mat, and rest your forehead on the mat as well. Today's class is all about grounding and releasing. So if you'd like to set an intention to be grounded or to release, whether that's releasing into poses physically or releasing unwanted thoughts mentally or unwanted emotions, whatever it is you need to release, however it is you need to ground down and come into this present moment, do that. We'll take a few side twists in this child's pose. Inhale, look toward your fingers. Exhale, walk both hands over to the right. Stack your left hand on top of your right, and exhale, release your head between your arms. Inhale, look toward your fingers. Exhale, walk both hands back to center. Inhale, look toward your fingers. Exhale, walk both hands over to the left, stacking your right hand on top of your left. Exhale, release your head between your arms. Inhale, look toward your fingers. Exhale, walk both hands back to center and rest your forehead on the mat once more. Inhale, come to tabletop on your hands and knees. Stack your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, lengthen your spine and engage your core. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. For cow, inhale, drop your belly, arch your spine, and look up. Cat pose, exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin into your chest, and look toward your belly button. Inhale to cat, arch your spine, and look up. Exhale to cat, round your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, cow, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, cat, tuck your chin into your chest, round your spine, and look toward your belly button. Inhale to return to neutral tabletop. For thread the needle, inhale, raise your right arm out and up toward the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, bringing your right arm between your left arm and leg. Set your right shoulder and your head on the mat. Press firmly into the mat with your left hand. Should feel like you're trying to roll over that right shoulder onto your back. Exhale, press your left hand into the mat. Inhale, slowly unthread the needle, bringing your right arm all the way back up toward the sky. And exhale, return to tabletop. Thread the needle on the other side. Inhale, raise your left arm out and up toward the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, bringing your left arm between your right arm and leg. Set your left shoulder and head on the mat. Press firmly into the mat with your right hand. It should feel like you're about to roll over onto your back, over your left shoulder. Exhale, press your right hand into the mat. Inhale, slowly unthread the needle, bringing your left arm all the way back up toward the sky. And exhale, return to tabletop. For balancing table with crunch, inhale, bring your right arm out in front of you like you're shaking someone's hand. Exhale, extend your left leg out behind you like you're standing on the wall. Inhale, lengthen the arm and leg away from each other. Exhale, curl in, bringing your right elbow and left knee together underneath you as you arch your spine. Inhale, extend the arm and leg out long. Exhale, return to tabletop. Inhale, bring your left arm out in front of you like you're shaking someone's hand. Exhale, extend your right leg out behind you like you're standing on the wall. Inhale, lengthen the arm and leg away from each other. Exhale, curl in, bringing your left elbow and right knee together underneath you, rounding your spine. Inhale, extend the arm and leg long once more. And exhale, return to tabletop. Inhale, lift and extend your right arm and left leg together. Exhale, curl in, knee touches elbow underneath you. Inhale, extend arm and leg long. Exhale, return to tabletop. Inhale, lift and extend your left arm and right leg. Exhale, curl in, knee touches elbow underneath you. Inhale, extend the arm and leg long. Exhale, return to tabletop. Inhale, right arm and left leg. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, return to tabletop. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend the arm and leg long. And exhale, return to tabletop. For toe crusher pose, inhale, tuck your toes underneath you. Exhale, sit back onto your heels. Sit up nice and tall and lengthen your spine. Check in with your pinky toe. Make sure it's not hiding under the toe next to it. All toes spread wide on the mat. Exhale, return to tabletop. Come back to your hands and knees. For Thunderbolt Pose, untuck your toes. Exhale, sit back on your heels one more time. Again, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening your spine, lifting your chin. Inhale, interlace your fingers together behind your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, reach your hands toward the mat, keeping your core engaged. Exhale, release the bind of your hands. To come into Gait Pose, inhale, lift your hips and come to kneeling with your hips and knees in a line. Exhale, extend your left leg out to the left and plant your foot on the mat. Keep your right knee and hip in line. Inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Exhale, lower your left hand to your left thigh and reach the right arm up and over to the left. Inhale, return to center, reach both arms overhead. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, bring the left leg back to kneeling. Exhale, extend your right leg out to the right and plant your foot on the mat. Keep your left knee and hip in line. Inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Exhale, lower your right hand to your right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over to the right. Inhale, return to center, both arms overhead. And exhale, release your arms down by your sides. Inhale, bring the right leg back into kneeling. For modified camel pose, inhale, bring the palms of your hands to your lower back with the fingers pointing down. Exhale, press the heels of your hands into your lower back on either side of your spine. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together to open your chest and look up. Engage your core and stay right here. Or, to go a little deeper, slowly start to push your hips forward. Inhale, return to upright if you aren't already there. And exhale, release your hands from your back. Return to tabletop on your hands and knees. Shifting to downward facing dog, inhale, tuck your toes, press your hands into the mat, and exhale, shift your hips up and back. All 10 fingers are pressing into the mat. Lengthen your spine, engage your core, press your heels down toward the mat, and relax your shoulders away from your ears. For tripod down dog, inhale, lift your right leg up and back behind you. Low lunge, exhale, step your right foot between your hands, drop your back knee to the mat. Engage your core, inhale, lift your arms up and overhead. Check to make sure your front knee and ankle are in a line. For half splits, exhale, bring your hands to frame your foot, tent up on your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, shift your hips back toward your back foot, peeling your front toes off the mat, walking your hands to stay underneath your shoulders. For lizard pose, inhale, shift your hips forward and bring both hands to the mat inside your right foot. Heel toe your right foot to the right edge of the mat. You might want a strap here. Inhale, bend your left knee and reach for your left foot with your right hand, or take your strap and loop it around your left foot, holding the strap with your right hand. If you want more of a hip flexor stretch, really pull your foot with your hand or with the strap. If you want more of a shoulder stretch, really kick your foot into your hand or strap and let the arm extend straight. Exhale, release the bind of the foot and set the strap off to the side. We'll use it for the other side in a moment. Inhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot and heel toe that right foot back to center. For plank pose, tuck your back toes, press both hands into the mat, and inhale, step your right foot back to meet your left. Downward dog, exhale, shift your hips up and back. Tripod down dog, inhale your left leg up and back behind you. Low lunge, exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee to the mat. Engage your core and inhale, lift your arms up and overhead. Make sure your front knee and ankle are in a line. For half splits, exhale, bring your hands to frame your foot, tent up on your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, shift your hips back toward your back foot, peeling your front toes off the mat, walking your hands back to keep your wrists and shoulders in line. inhale, shift your hips forward for lizard. Bring both hands to the inside of your left foot and heel toe your left foot to the left side edge of the mat. Again, you might want your strap. Inhale, bend your right knee and reach for your right foot with your left hand, or use your belt or strap and loop it around your right foot, holding the strap with your left hand. If you wanted more of a hip flex or stretch, really pull on your foot with your hand or with the strap. If you want more of a shoulder stretch, really kick your foot into your hand or strap and let the arm extend straight. Exhale, release the bind of the foot and set the strap off to the side. Inhale, bring your hands to frame your foot and heel toe the left foot back to center. For plank, tuck your back toes, press both hands into the mat, and inhale, step your left foot back to meet your right. Then exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. For baby cobra, with your hands underneath your shoulders, engage your core, press the tops of your feet into the mat, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back, and inhale, peel your chest off the mat and look forward. Exhale, release. Extend your arms, palms up by your sides, and rest one cheek on the mat. Inhale, bring your forehead to the mat. Return your hands to underneath your shoulders. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. And inhale, peel your chest off the mat and look forward for baby cobra. Exhale to release. Rest the other cheek on the mat. Extend your arms by your sides with the palms facing up. Option to continue with baby cobra or to try locust pose. So for baby cobra, squeezing your shoulder blades together on your back, engaging your core, tops of your feet pressing into the mat. Inhale, peel your chest off the mat and look forward. Or for locust, with your forehead on the mat, engaging your core, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and inhale, lift your chest off the mat, look forward, lengthen your hands towards your heels. For an added challenge in locust, lift your legs off the mat, pointing your toes and keeping both your legs and your core engaged. Exhale, release down to the mat, bringing one cheek to the mat. Again, option to continue with baby cobra or to try locust. Or if you're feeling particularly feisty, we can try upward facing bow. So for baby cobra or locust, forehead on the mat, core engaged, feet pressing into the mat. For baby cobra, your hands are under your shoulders. Inhale, peel your chest up, look forward. For locust, interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, reach your hands towards your heels, and lift up. If you want to try upward facing bow, engage your core, bend your knees, and reach for the outsides of your feet with your hands. Then inhale, kick your feet into your hands to pull yourself up, look forward. And exhale, everyone release down, return to the mat. If you were in upward facing bow, let go of your feet. Locust, release the bind of your hands. Bring your other cheek to the mat. And we'll try one variation of a back bend. Pick your options: baby cobra, locust, or upward facing bow. Baby cobra, hands under your shoulders, core engaged, feet pressing into the mat. Inhale, lift up, look forward. Locust, fingers interlaced behind your back, core engaged. Press your hands towards your heels. Inhale, lift up. Upward facing bow, bend your knees, engage your core, grab hold of the outsides of your feet with your hands. Inhale, kick your feet into your hands and lift up. And exhale, release down, bringing your other cheek to the mat. For plank pose, bring your forehead back to the mat, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, press both hands firmly into the mat, and inhale, push yourself up into plank. Downward dog, exhale, shift your hips up and back, press all 10 fingertips into the mat, lengthen your spine and engage your core. Really press your heels down toward the mat and relax your shoulders away from your ears. For tripod down dog, inhale, lift your right leg up and back behind you. Pigeon pose, exhale, set your right knee outside your right wrist and move your right foot toward your left wrist. Set your back knee down on the mat and use your back foot to walk your hips back until they're as close to the earth as they will go. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, walk your fingertips forward, folding over your front leg. You can also stay upright here. If this version of pigeon pose is too intense for you, you can also do pigeon pose on your back. So lie down on your back, bring the soles of your feet to the ground with your knees pointing up. Inhale your right leg up to the sky if you're doing pigeon pose on your back. And exhale, cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. Then inhale your left foot off the ground and hold on to your thigh or shin with your hands, pulling your legs in close. Keep your feet flexed to protect your knee joints. Whichever variation of pigeon you are in, make sure you're breathing. Try to direct your breath right into the places that you're feeling the most sensations. If you're in pigeon pose, inhale and slowly walk your hands back toward your front knee. Press your hands into the mat, tuck your back toes, and shift your shoulders directly over your wrists. Lift your back knee. Inhale, press your hands into the mat, and exhale, kick your right leg up and back behind you. Then return to downward facing dog. Set your right leg down. Inhale your left leg up and back behind you. And exhale, set your left knee outside your left wrist and move the left foot toward your right wrist. Set your back knee down. Use your back foot to walk your hips back until they're as close to the earth as they will go. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, walk your fingertips forward, folding over your front leg if you'd like to. For those of you in pigeon on your back, exhale, release your hands and set your left foot back on the mat. Uncross your right leg and set your right foot on the mat. Then inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Inhale, lift your right foot off the ground and hold on to your thigh or shin with your hands, pulling your legs in close. Keep your feet flexed to protect your knee joints. If you're in Pigeon Pose, inhale, slowly walk your hands back toward your front knee. Press your hands into the mat, tuck your back toes, and shift your shoulders over your wrists, lifting your back knee. Inhale, press your hands into the mat and kick your left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, return to downward facing dog. Come to tabletop, drop your knees to the mat. Exhale, swing both legs off to one side so you can sit on your bum. With your legs out long in front of you, use your core strength and come to lie down on your back. Bring your soles of your feet to your mat and your knees point up toward the ceiling. For those in Pigeon Pose on your back, exhale, release your hands and set your right foot back on the mat. Uncross your left leg and set your left foot back on the mat. For Bridge Pose, exhale, walk your heels in close to your bum. Try to graze your heels with your fingertips. With your palms facing down and pressing into the earth, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your mat. And inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Press your hands and feet into the mat. Maintain space between your chin and your chest. And try not to move your head at all. Exhale, slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Come back onto your back on the mat. Take Bridge Pose one more time. So palms facing down, pressing into the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your hips up toward the sky. Pressing your hands and feet firmly into the mat. Keeping space between your chin and your chest. Not moving your neck from side to side, keeping it nice and still. And exhale, slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Return to the mat. We'll need our strap again for this next pose, supine hand to big toe pose. So get your strap so that you can use it. Exhale, extend your left leg long on the mat. Inhale, raise your right leg up toward the sky. Use the belt or strap, loop it around your right foot, and pull your leg in closer towards you. Hold the strap in your right hand and exhale, guide the right leg over to the right, keeping the leg straight. Inhale, return the right leg up towards center. Then hold the strap in your left hand and exhale, guide the right leg over to the left, keeping the leg straight. Inhale, return the right leg up to center. Exhale, lower the right leg long on the mat, removing the strap. Then inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky and use the belt or strap to loop around your left foot and pull your left leg in closer towards you. Hold the strap in your left hand and exhale, guide the left leg over to the left, keeping the leg straight. Inhale, return the left leg to center. Hold the strap in your right hand, and exhale, guide the left leg over to the right, keeping the leg straight. Inhale, return the left leg to center. Exhale, lower the left leg on the mat, release the belt or strap, and set it off to the side. For waterfall, inhale, extend both legs up to the sky. And happy baby, exhale, grab holds of the outsides of your feet with your hands. Pull your knees toward the earth on either side of your torso. Exhale, release your hands. For Reclined Goddess, inhale, bring the soles of your feet together on the mat and let your knees fall open to the sides. Exhale, reach your arms overhead and hold on to opposite elbows. Switch the clasp of your elbows so the opposite hand is on top. Exhale, lower your hands down toward your knees and close your knees together like a book. For our final resting pose, exhale, extend your legs long on the mat. Let your feet fall open to the sides. Rest your arms away from your torso with the palms facing up. If you need to wiggle around to get comfortable, please do so. This final pose is the most important of our practice as it gives our body a chance to rest and relax after all that moving and stretching and strengthening we did. Notice where you might be holding tension. Where can you soften? Where can you release? Can you let the earth hold you? Can you feel grounded into the earth? Start with your feet. Let your feet feel heavy and relaxed. Move up through your shins and calves. Feel where your calves make contact with the earth. Release into the earth. Come up through your knees into your thighs, where your legs are making contact. Can you feel heavy and supported by the earth? Move up into your hips. Release any tension you might be feeling in and around your hips. Move up into your abdomen. As you exhale, feel your belly soften. Go around to your lower back. Breathe. And as you exhale, release any tension in your lower back. Continue your body scan up your back to your shoulders, releasing and softening any tension around your shoulders or in your chest. Float down your arms through your biceps and triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists and hands. Feel where your arms are making contact with the earth. Feel heavy and supported. Bring your attention up to your neck. Soften and release any tension you're feeling in your neck or along the back of your head. Come to your forehead and your temples, softening and releasing wherever you're feeling tightness. Relax your eyebrows, the muscles of your cheeks and around your lips. Let your tongue settle to the back of your mouth. Your only responsibility for the next few minutes is just to lay here and be. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Make circles with your wrists and ankles. Bring your legs together, point your toes, inhale your arms overhead and stretch your body in opposite directions. Exhale, roll over onto one side using your bottom arm as a pillow. Curl into yourself. Then using your top hand to help press yourself back up into a seat, come to seated. Rest your hands on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. You can keep your eyes closed or open them. Choice is yours. Take a moment to notice how you're feeling. Do you feel grounded? Were you able to release? Inhale your arms up and overhead. Bring your palms together and exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Nestle your thumbs into your chest. See if you can feel your heart beating. May you be grounded, and may you release whatever no longer serves you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.